Hey, here's an idea, social media school for all ages. It doesn't exist, but my next guests are here to make the case. They think it should. I'm with the hosts of the Frankie and Jess podcast, Frankie and Jess. They're requesting everyone take Social Media 101. There are some unspoken rules here that need to be said.
Yeah.
Right?
We agree, girl.
What cued this up, this idea of social media school?
Well, it was people that we call it humble bragging, but it's blatant bragging.
Yes.
Where they're in front of the, the $100,000 car in their driveway, and it's like, know the room. Like, people are struggling right now. What are you doing?
Gas is going up, groceries are expensive. Know the room.
Listen, we are totally on the same page, the three of us, because I've often said, like, authenticity has boundaries.
Yeah.
You need to know your audience, right?
Totally.
You need to know your audience. Okay, you've got your top 4. I actually put to paper my top 3. We're going to throw these out and talk. And educate, hopefully. Educate. At number 1, good spelling required. This is from your list.
Oh, yeah. Because then it's like, there's spell check on there, right? We have it on our phones. Even when we don't want it to do it, it still does it. But double check before you post. Because then sometimes it's like, are they drinking? Are they tired?
What's happening
Do they
here?
even want to put that out there? Or what's the intent? It's
I don't
just
mind
weird.
the minor spelling errors. I don't like it's the there and the there.
the grammar.
That part.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't know the difference.
Yeah.
And sometimes you slip up, and then I'll post something, and then I'll go back and edit it and be like, oh, I hope nobody saw that.
I remember being so relieved when they allowed you to go back and edit, because there used to be a time back in the day where you put it out there, and as a professional, I'd be like, dang it, I know the difference, or I know how to spell that word, but now you can go back, so you should.
Totally.
With the exception of TikTok, I don't think you can.
Oh, really?
And if somebody knows, let me know.
I'm not cool enough
I've
to
had some.
answer that
I know,
question.
I'm terrible at that.
Second on your list, no cussing.
I love to cuss. It's mommy's favorite sin. But online, it's just tacky. It's just tacky.
A little crass.
Well, and it's hard. You can't. There's a tone that you can't pick up,
Totally.
right? So you don't know if it's like mommy's favorite, whatever. You just, or they're really angry and mad.
That's true.
No political posts at all.
Yeah, he doesn't like it.
I don't like it. I think we've got enough of that. What are you posting things politically? It's just you're going to be stoking the fire.
So just don't.
I stay away from it.
Yeah,
I think we get enough of that everywhere else.
True.
And then this one, actually, I hadn't stopped to think about, but to this I say amen. No vulgar injuries.
Oh,
Warning or no warning?
it's gross.
I think if you're gonna,
gross.
if maybe have a warning, have a blurry picture, and then say, hey, it's up to you if you want to swipe and see the other.
But why?
But why? But some people do like that.
It's
I
so
think
bad.
maybe a small. But if you're gonna injure yourself, that's one thing we can all relate to. When you jack yourself up.
Yeah.
And you talk about it, maybe show yourself in a sling or a cast.
Sure.
I don't want to see
The bloody
what
toe.
they sewed up.
I
Yeah,
can't
don't want to
see the
that.
bloody toe.
The second you see a kid on a kitchen table
Oh
getting
my God.
stitched up by the
Like,
neighbor,
what am I looking
stop.
at?
I don't even like the tooth with the little kids. Look, they lost a tooth and they're bleeding. I'm like,
Okay, here are mine really quickly. Yours are more safe than mine. I'm going out on a limb here, so you guys better catch me. Number 1, it kind of goes back to the car thing. I say what you mean.
Yeah.
So like I'll use the example of like if you're taking a selfie, don't say, a selfie of your pretty face. Don't say it's a really good day today. Say I had a good makeup day.
yeah.
And then if you're not going to say that, then maybe you shouldn't post it.
Yeah.
Right? Or your gorgeous living room, and you say, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Or the
agree.
vague book posts, the ones that they just post something and they want you to be like, oh, what's going on?
you okay?
Right.
All right. And it's like, okay.
We could write a book, you guys.
Yeah.
We should co-author. I say no before and afters. I'm speaking specifically to bodies. There are smart women sometimes that I think, why are you doing this? Like,
Okay.
good for you. I'm glad you feel healthy, but
Yeah.
why are we doing this?
A little much.
sometimes this is so bad. I can't believe I'm saying this out loud.
Go ahead.
Sometimes I want to post and be like, I liked you better chubby. Is that bad? I want to do it, but I can't, and I haven't. But it's true sometimes. You get too skinny.
And here's my last one, and I'll probably offend, and I don't mean to, but we should not be pausing. This is like a check our humanity. Pausing to take a picture of ourselves crying.
Oh, yeah.
I can't. What about the videos crying?
Right.
What about, you like those better?
No, I'm saying no. If you're emotional, that's fine in the moment. But if I'm emotional in real life and I'm stopping to document it and then share it with, what are we doing?
I don't know. And you don't know what to say or respond. Like, how do you respond to that?
Yeah.
Buy stock in Kleenex?
Yeah,
What do you
I don't
say?
know.
I just don't even know.
Well, especially if it's a repeat cry offender. You're just like, not again.
Yeah. No selfies of tears. I mean, have your tears, and I'll be there to hug you in real life, but
True.
don't make me try to say something else.
Social media school. We need to start it.
When does
For
this
all
happen?
ages.
I'll sign.
Right?
I'll sign on the line. All right, in the meantime, where can we listen to good practices of good communication on the Frankie and Jess podcast?
So you can find us at listentofrankieandjess.com. We're on Apple Podcasts and we're on Spotify.
How's it feeling, you guys, a month in?
It's so fun.
Great.
It's
so
sounding fun, and
Thank
people
you.
love having you back. So thanks for stopping by.
Thanks
We're
for
big
having us.
fans.